What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am super excited to be making this video. We all know the NFL draft was a couple days ago, and today we're going to be going over all of the 49ers draft picks. We're going to be talking about them, we're going to be grading them. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, we all know the first pick for the 49ers at pick 11 was Georgia edge rusher Michael Williams. Now, we don't really have to talk about Michael Williams a lot. Like, if you're a Niners fan, you're gonna know Michael. It's not like you're gonna be like, oh, who's Michael Williams? No, you guys already know who Michael Williams is. Michael Williams is a dog, and he's not a D-O-G, he's a D-A-W-G dog. That guy is an absolute demon. He's a very polished run defender, a powerful pass rusher. He's got really long arms, the ability to stunt, to run stunt games. Uh, the guy's just everything you want at pick 11. And he was the second best edge rusher in the draft. The 49ers were going to almost even trade up for him, which it's kind of good we didn't trade up for him. I don't think we even needed to trade up for him, but maybe the teams ahead of us are really interested in Michael. But honestly, I really like this because this is something the 49ers have needed for a while, is someone to pair up with Nick Bosa. Like, I understand they did the Chase Young experiment, and Chase Young wasn't bad, but he wasn't great. The guy was lazy. We'll just say that, but Michael Williams, I'm gonna give this pick an A. I really like this pick. I think this is a guy that's gonna really help out our run defense, and just him and Nick Bosa. These are two guys that Michael Williams can learn from. Michael Williams can learn from Nick Bosa, learn from the defensive tackles, learn from defensive players like Fred Warner. He can learn and develop his game. I think this was a great pick. Now, this next pick in round two, the 49ers drafted defensive tackle Alfred Collins in round two. Now, I really, really, really like this pick for the 49ers. I'm a Texas guy. I've been super high on Alfred Collins. This guy makes our defensive line already better. Already better. Collins is 6'6", 332 pounds. The guy is an absolute demon. Collins, in his college career, he only missed 3 games. So he's a very healthy player. He fits the wide 9. This guy is going to stop the run so much. I don't know if you guys haven't watched his interview, go watch it, but he's like, "My favorite thing to do is stop the run. Stop that run. Stop that run." And that's what the 49ers needed the most. Our run defense looked really bad. And now bringing in Alfred Collins, our run defense is going to be like, no one's going to be able to run over us. With Alfred Collins in the middle, a guy that's, what did I say he was? 6'6", 332 pounds. He's got great footwork, fits in the wide 9, like I said. This is a guy, our run defense is going to be insane. So again, I'm going to give this pick an A. Like, I really like the 49ers draft right now. I'm going to give that pick an A. Now, this next pick did kind of turn heads a little bit more, but I really like it. And yes, I'm a 49ers fan, but I'm not just going to say I like every single pick. Later on, you guys will see that. But I like this pick. As the 49ers drafted linebacker Nick Martin in round 3 with pick 75. Now, this is their this is the replacement for Dre Greenlaw. This is the replacement for Dre Greenlaw. Um, Dre, I mean, yeah, this is the replacement for Dre Greenlaw, is Nick Martin. Nick Martin, it's kind of a different story. Physically, Nick Martin is similar to like a young Quan Alexander. If you guys remember who that is, he had like the red dreads, all that. Um, Alexander Martin, not Alexander. I meant to say Quan Alexander. They're kind of built the same, but Martin is kind of a small linebacker. He's built more like a big safety. He's 5'11", 221 pounds. And then Alexander was just 6 feet tall. So they're kind of the same. You can kind of tell the 49ers have a type of linebacker, because I want you guys to go watch the tape on this guy. Go watch the tape on Nick Martin. This guy is Dre Greenlaw. He is. He is literally Dre Greenlaw in a nutshell. This guy, if you look at they almost got the same build. This guy, Nick Martin, is an absolute tank. The guy's arms are bigger than my whole head. Like, they're just huge. His arms are ginormous. His arms are literally bigger than my legs. His arms are huge. And this guy, he's super good at tackling. Um, I think I really like this pick. This guy really reminds me of Dre Greenlaw a lot. Like, and I know some people are gonna say this was a reach. People gotta realize if Nick Martin didn't tear his MCL, he would have been a second, third round pick. The 49ers picked him at third. I think he would have been a higher pick if he didn't tear his MCL. And if you're wondering, was it a was it a bad tear? No, he didn't even need surgery for that MCL tear. I'm gonna give this pick an A, man. I'm gonna give it an A. Like, let me know what you guys think down below. If I'm being too nice to the Niners, I like all these picks, man. I truly do. I like all these picks. I really do. Now, this is where the 49ers draft did get a little bit weird, but I looked more into this player. I watched more tape on him, kind of fallen in love with him a little bit. But the 49ers drafted nickelback Upton Stout with pick 100. And Upton Stout went to Western Kentucky. He's a nickelback cornerback. And the 49ers picked him with the 100th overall pick. And Stout is 5'8". And you guys are going to say, like, oh my gosh, he's tiny, which this means if he's 5'8", he certainly is too short to play outside in the NFL, which means he's a slot cornerback only. And he was projected to get drafted in rounds 5 or 6 by most scouting services. But he ran a 4.44 at the NFL Scouting Combine. And he's kind of reminds me, if you guys are true Niners fans, he reminds me of Kwan Williams, who was also 5'9", and he was a dog as well. And I remember John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan also got asked if like Upton Stout reminded them of him. They said yes. I think this is a guy that he's super good at tackling. He has no fear in his game. Um, he's just a great player all around. I definitely do think this pick was a reach. But if Stout becomes a starting nickelback, then it's worth it. Like, it's worth it. He's super effective in zone coverage. He's a fearless tacker. He's an effective blitzer. Like, I really like this pick. I'm not going to give it an A. I'm going to give this pick a B plus. I really like this pick for the 49ers. Now for the next selection, I think this was one of the biggest steals of the draft. This is one of the biggest steals of the draft. The 49ers drafted defensive tackle CJ West in round 4. Now, this this draft, this is why I love this draft so much, because the 49ers take CJ West in round 4 with pick 113. And that was at the time the 49ers spent their first 5 picks on defensive players. This guy, CJ West, is DJ Jones 2.0. He is DJ Jones 2.0. He's an absolute dog. This guy, I think it was him, but he literally said, like, he punches centers in the face. He punches centers in the face to get to that freaking ball. This guy reminds me of DJ Jones. And if you know what DJ Jones brought to the 49ers, you know this guy CJ West is going to be a dog. Nothing really else much to say about him. The guy's a run stopper. No one's going to be able to run on the 49ers defense. No one's going to be able to run on this 49ers defense because it's going to be too hard to run on this 49ers defense. I'm going to give this pick an A, baby. Next, the 49ers picked their first offensive player, which is 49ers drafted Ole Miss wide receiver Jordan Watkins. Now, at this moment in time, I was like, finally we're drafting a an offensive player. But Watkins is a 5-year college player. He spent his first 2 seasons at Louisville before transferring to Ole Miss. He tallied 49 catches for 906 yards and 9 touchdowns last year. His best college season. His total college numbers are 185 catches for 2,689 yards and 18 touchdowns with only 6 drops. Watkins doesn't have any like crazy numbers that make him stand out, but his solid year in his final year of college makes him sound pretty good as he improves every single year in college. The 49ers will always love to see that, especially from their wide receivers. That's how Brandon Ayuk started off with them. But I think Watkins, great guy to add into the wide receiver room. And also, however, he did average depth of the target, or his average depth of target was 15.8 yards. So the 49ers are getting a versatile receiver who's trending upward and who can move the chains. And I think the 49ers like drafting a wide receiver. I saw some people like, oh, I don't like this pick. I don't like this pick. I don't like this pick. We need a wide receiver, man. We needed a wide receiver. We're without some wide receivers right now. We all know Brandon Ayuk out with that ACL tear. We just lost Debo. I really like this Jordan Watkins pick. I'm gonna give it a B plus. Now this next pick, we all know what was gonna happen. The 49ers take running back from Oregon, Jordan James in round 5. What it's never a true NFL draft without the 49ers taking a running back. Like, it happens all the time. James is coming off his best season ever in college as he racked up 100, not 100, 1,268 yards, 233 carries. This guy, I'm surprised he fell this far because I remember going into the college season, watching college players. I was really high on Jordan James, but I was shocked that he fell to us. I don't know if that was just me. I was kind of shocked with him. I really like him. I really like him. We needed a guy to have some insurance in our running back room. I really like our running back room right now. I really do. I mean, um, we got a guy that can run the ball. Well, of course, he can run the ball, he can catch the ball, and if I'm not mistaken, Jordan James has never fumbled the ball in his college career. That's what I heard. I heard that from Larry Kruger. I don't know if he was right or trolling or whatever, but I did hear that he's never fumbled the ball before. So, that's a good sign. I really do think, sorry if you guys heard that message. I got people texting me, but I'm gonna give that pick an A minus. I really, really, really like that pick as well. Adding more depth into the running back room. Why not? Next, the 49ers drafted Kansas State safety Marquez Sigle. Sigle, I think that's how you say his name, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry if I don't know how to say it in round 5. Now, the 49ers, of course, we needed to draft the safety. If you guys haven't heard, Malik Mustafa kind of re-teared his ACL a little bit. I really like this pick. He spent 5 years in college. Um, this guy is a really good safety. Very good safety here on a 4.37 40-yard dash. He's listed at a safety, but he's predominantly played in the slot or box to break it down for his college career snaps. In the slot, he had 935 snaps. In the box, he had 325. And then snaps as a free safety, he had 90. And it seems like the 49ers are making an emphasis to keep Diamador Lenore as an outside cornerback, which I think we all know Diamador Lenore. I can't even speak. Diamador Lenore gets better every single season. I really like this pick, adding cornerback depth. I've actually watched Marquez Sigle play before, and I think he got an interception the game that I watched, which that's awesome. But I'm gonna give this pick an A minus. I really like this. I like this. This is gonna add some competition into the safety room, which is needed when Malik Mustafa comes back. Maybe Marquez Sigle and Jair Brown could battle it out for that safety 2 position. And then nothing really crazy happened in round 7. The 49ers did draft guard Connor Colby. I don't know much about these guys. I'm gonna be honest. Good offensive line depth. I don't really know much about Connor Colby. I like this pick. I'm gonna give it like a B. The Niners really focused on defenses on this draft, which I like because I feel like our defense compared to our defensive line was way worse. But still picking a guy in the 7th round. I like this. I'm gonna give it a B. Now, I think I might be missing a pick here, but I don't really care about the other 7th round pick. I want to talk about why the 49ers drafted quarterback Curtis Roke. Um, I'm kind of shocked. I definitely thought the 49ers were going to be drafting uh, more offensive linemen at this pick, but they drafted a quarterback. Uh, I mean, yeah, we made Purdy a good quarterback, but I don't really understand this pick. I'm gonna give it a C. I just don't really know how to talk about it. I don't really know what else to say. Um, like, yeah, we drafted a quarterback. I don't know if he's gonna be good. I have no clue. To be completely honest with you, I have no clue. I'm just gonna look if I missed any player. Oh yeah, I did. I missed Junior Bergen, running back. I no wide receiver. I actually heard Junior Bergen is supposed to be a really good punt returner, which the 49ers need. So that's basically it, ladies and gentlemen. All my picks. I'll give that Junior Bergen pick a B as well. A guy that can return punts, which is something we desperately, desperately need. But thank you guys for watching this video. The 49ers draft all around. I'll rate it an A minus. I really like the draft. We addressed the positions that were needed. But I'm very, very, very excited to see how these guys pan out. Hopefully, all these guys are dogs like they were like dogs like we drafted last year. I think that made sense. I don't know, but make sure you guys drop a like, comment, subscribe. At this time of the recording, there were 5 subscribers away from 100 subscribers. So make sure you guys drop a like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Maj, and I'm out, man. Peace.